Taurus, this is your weekly reading. It is a general reading. It is not going to resonate with every single one of you out there. This is also not Sun, Moon, or Venus sign specific. Oops. Any Taurus placement that you may resonate with. Some of the messages may also resonate with you. At the end of the reading, I will pull you some oracles, give you a little bit more guidance for the week. I do only take jumpers, so I appreciate your patience. Flip over. And time is elusive. We are all on different timelines. For some of you, this is old news. For some, this is happening now. For others, definitely could be more future focused. First card, strongest energy for the week, first week of August. We're looking at the Two of Cups. Something about a connection here from your past, possibly. We also have the Nine of Swords, King of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. The Devil card, more Capricorn energy. The Five of Pentacles. So, some of you, quite literally a Capricorn, there was some sort of connection with a Capricorn. If not, there was whoever this connection is with, doesn't necessarily have to be romantic, but I do see it was a mutual connection. Not only did you feel for this person deeply, but they also felt for you. Okay, you both had mutual interests. But there was an attachment here, some sort of unhealthy attachment. Four of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, Ten of Swords, and the King of Cups. Water energy. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio could be relevant. Bottom of the deck, we're looking at the Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment. Okay, I do get whoever it is that you were in this connection with, there was some sort of unhealthy attachment. Either you to this person, or this person either had addictions or things that were not healthy, probably that they had a hard time getting rid of. But I do get it affected the connection. Now, if you dealt with someone that abused you in any way, shape, or form, this is not your reading. We're not talking about that type of thing. This is more so the situation of a connection you have with someone, romantic or non-romantic, where you felt the love. There was no question this person cared about you. But them individually had some things, or even could be some karma that they had to clear out. You could have just met this person at a very detrimental place in their life. Nine of Swords and the Five of Pentacles, very sad energy. I don't know if this is you or this person, because I do get there might have been some disconnection here with the Ten of Swords. I do believe that whoever this is, the connection got too heavy, just way too much to deal with emotionally, mentally, probably could be financially as well. You love this person, they love you. We also have the King of Cups here. But you can't love someone out of karma. And at the end of the day, you are also a human being. Is it fair to you to stay in a connection with someone that hasn't fought their own battles yet, while you have spent so much time cultivating yourself and fighting your own battles? It's not. Eventually, you're going to get run down. You're going to feel tired. It's going to become too much. It's too much weight, especially if you fought very hard to relieve your own weight, to get to a place in your life where you're free. Energetically, at the very least, mentally, at the very least, you sleep very peacefully at night. You faced the demons. You did the work. Whoever this is, they didn't. They did not. And it really, I feel, affected the connection with them. But lots of sorrow, lots of sort of hard times emotionally, financially, possibly. Could be for this person, or that could be what also kind of put the nail in the coffin, because I do see the Four of Pentacles here, which is telling me maybe you were helping this person out financially a lot, and coming to the realization that is not your job. If you continue to enable this person, they're never going to learn the skills that they need to sort of defend and stand and sustain themselves. And as much as you love this person unconditionally and you're willing to do whatever is required, it's too heavy. It's too heavy. And you are choosing to sort of put yourself back, not put yourself back out there, but you're willing to wait for someone that can equally, contribute in whatever way, shape, or form. I think you've decided to sort of step back. The Four of Pentacles tells me you might have given this person a lot. We also have Nine of Pentacles here, which gives me single, no longer in a commitment with this person. Queen of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. And I do think this is the best thing you could do. I think you might even regret that you didn't do it sooner. Could even be a family member, a little brother, a little sister, a cousin, a nephew, a child, because we have parents here. Obviously, it would be an adult child. You are realizing that you've enabled this person. Not only have you enabled this person, but there could even be some resentment that has been built. Because you always have to be at this person's aid. You can't enjoy this person. Because you're constantly in a state of taking care of, helping, defending, saving. And the realization is you gotta let them learn the hard way. You gotta let them figure it out. You gotta let them learn to fish. Because one day you'll need someone to fish for you. And if you continue in this, you're always gonna be the one going out to fish. Right? And, nature demands balance. Nature demands reciprocity. It's a rule. It's a law. You might be able to get skirt under the radar with it for a bit, but it's only a matter of time before the strife starts to build. It's not like you were keeping score, but you are human. The same way this person requires a shoulder to lean on, so do you. Even if it's in a different way, shape, or form. But obviously, whatever way they were lacking, I do think it's financially, stability. Even if they were making money, there was some sort of lack of stability. Maybe bad habits is keeping this person from being stable. And with that Devil card, definitely could be someone that's used to getting helped. And that's also the problem. Enabling at its finest. So it's tough love. Queen of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, that Earth energy. The Devil card of that Saturn energy, definitely the absolute best person to teach someone tough love. You might have Earth or Saturn energy somewhere. Could also be all the Saturn retrograde energy and all that shifts and dips and all that stuff going on. That someone's finally learning the hard way, but they need to. Nine of Pentacles, Nine of Cups, and the Page of Cups. So there could be an apology. I also have the Page of Pentacles here. So this person might need to go back to school. They might need to learn a new skill. This could also be someone that is stubborn with that Capricorn, that Devil energy. Could be someone that is stubborn. But now that they are sort of on their face, it's like they have no choice but to learn. They have no choice. It's a matter of life and death. It's a matter of survival. And we see the Wheel of Fortune and the Nine of Cups, which tells me this is exactly what they need. Temperance. This is exactly what this person needs to become this stable partner for you. Or to become this stable person in your life. Someone that you can also depend on. Okay, let's see what's going on here. Guidance, please, for Taurus, if this is a romantic reading. Some of you, it is a child, or, someone you raised or had some hand in raising. And they need to grow up a little bit, because we're going from the Page to the King. From the Page to the King. So emotionally, too, this person could also have some growing to do. And that's really what's affecting their 3D stabilities, because they're emotionally not quite developed. Forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moment. So I don't know if this person's upset with you, because I don't get you're upset. There might be a little bit of, feeling like, because I do see the Five of Pentacles here, this person could feel like you abandoned them, but that's only temporary. That's the ego. In time, they'll realize that this is the best thing that you could have ever done for them. And it's because you care so much and want them to succeed so much that you decide, you took the stance you took. Rightfully so. This one stayed behind. Healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. So something to do with childhood here for sure. Some habits, bad habits. Bad habits. that this person, you know, maybe they didn't have supportive parents or they didn't have that environment. And that's what kind of played on your heartstrings a bit. So you're like, you know, I understand, you know, this person didn't have the upbringing that I did, so I'm going to help. Side piece. What does this say? Mistress flirting with others, the other woman's secret hookup. Okay. Some of you, that's a confirmation. If that is the issue, then it's definitely time to put your foot down. Whoever's coming could also be a new person. I think you're going to forgive this past person. This past person might try and stay in your life, but I think you've had enough. The Ten of Swords here. If that is your reading. If there's some sort of infidelity, then it's like they love you, but they're still, you know, they still got some bad habits for sure. For sure. There's some bad habits here. And I do think for some of you, there's possibly a new person. Now that I'm seeing all this page energy, some of you will choose to fix this with this person, and some of you will move on completely to someone that is on your level. But I do see you becoming very protective of your energy, and this person is feeling as though you've abandoned them. That's okay, though. It creates character. Okay? We have growth. Growth is a journey. Trust each step. Yeah, someone definitely needs to grow up. And through this person, you are also growing. Believe it or not. You know now what you need and what you don't need, and what you will settle for and what you won't settle for. And I think now you understand that love is not enough. Both things can be true. You can love someone dearly, but if it's conflicting with the ability to love yourself and to progress, love is also not enabling bad behavior. Love is also allowing people to figure their own shit out. Love is also not helping all the time. Love is also not being there every time when someone calls you. That's also love. Love is also not necessarily having to be with someone just because you love them. Leap. You go first. The universe will catch you. So that's that freedom. That's trusting. That's that freedom. That's that lightness. This is definitely becoming very heavy for you. Whoever this is. It's very heavy. What are we missing? One of these. Very heavy. It's too heavy. And it's like you just don't want to. You just don't want to. And that's a good enough reason. You've helped enough. You've done your share. You've contributed. Now is your time to sort of just relax and enjoy the fruits of your labor. Love is also not sharing sometimes. Sometimes you don't need to share. That's also love. A new romantic cycle begins, new moon in Libra. So some of you, there's definitely a new person. That could also be why this person feels as though you abandoned them, and that could also be why there's a lot of stress here with this Nine of Swords. We have expanding inner power. I am my most powerful when my creativity is giving a voice. Exactly. You need to go where you can grow. That's what this growth card is about. As the saying goes, when a plant is not thriving, you don't change the plant, you change the environment. The environment that it's in is what's limiting its potential. So by always having to save somebody, it's not allowing you to excel, progress. It's like 2 steps forward, 1 step back, because you always got to go back and help this person. When if you were free of this person, you'd probably be done to level by now. You'd be on a completely different book. Okay? That is your reading, Taurus. Hopefully it resonates. Thumbs me up. Don't forget to subscribe. See you guys next week.